Hi chat, how we doing? Welcome in everyone. Happy Tuesday to you. How we doing today? I'm still not 100% sure on my plans for tonight, I think. I've been hemming and hawing on this one for so long. Hi Buns. Hi Will Poker. Hi Michael. Hi Cosmic. Strained the oil out of the pan and gave it a rinse, and now I'm drying it out on the stove there. So that's what's burning on the stove. That little sizzle there is telling me that there's still oil in that pan with the water. But it's not loud enough that I'm worried about it being a fire right now. Good walk this morning. Decent coffee. Hi, JK. Store shopping experience was actually mildly pleasant. Usually the store is much busier. They have way too much staff. Like, they could do much better as a business. Like, and frankly, the security guys that they have on staff that are blatantly obvious to anyone that shops there on a regular basis, they're like the most terrifying looking guys in the place. Like, the one dude looks like he's straight out of the penitentiary with all of his tats, because they're not the they're not the, you know, nice tats. It's also not obvious that they're security in that they're sitting there hovering at the doors like every single time you go in there. Oh no, they don't even bother with the cart. They may have someone that I haven't been looking out for it. They may actually have a third person there. But the two at the doors are like, they're not like hello friendly people. They're usually not wearing clothing marking the store, though sometimes the one guy does. It's just... But they just in general have way too much staff. That was too much cream. Cosmic. Oh, these days I think a stiff wind could take me out. Thank you for joining me, everyone, tonight. Cheers to you. It's like my third or fourth time doing this, Buns. It's great. I love it. We definitely need jalapenos. Salt. No gloves. Yes, happy birthday. Hi, Ratty Patty. Yep, I'm turning 39 this year, too. Ooh, a cookie. I cheated it. We're gonna wait on this. But I'm gonna take about half of this and mix it in with avocado. We got some fresh lime for everything too. How we doing here, Pan? Zoom left. Oops. Why are you beeping at me? It only, like, it's not doing it on a regular basis now. I just realized something else here. Gotta make sure that all of our stuff is set properly because we had a Windows update. Let's see here. Those are all right. I think we're okay. Add some oil to the pan here. Hi, Nan Reader. Ground beef. I thought about doing a nacho cheese sauce for this. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I think we're going to have enough cheese with my current plans. So just salt on the beef here to start. Pro tip, cheddar cheese sun chips with jarred queso. More salt on this side. How we doing tonight, chat? Yeah. Pizza dough. I'm actually thinking of treating the dough today a little bit differently from normal pizza. We'll see how the dough's acting when I get it out of the fridge. Ancho chili powder. Cumin. Onion and garlic powder. Cayenne. Heat off before it completely evaporates. Yeah, I'm not using the same dough again. I tried another frozen brand last night. That was better, but was not local and was not. It was cheaper. Mm. He dances. Over on the stove. Pulling the beef out of the pan here. Zoom left. Bit more oil in the pan. Should be talking to us here soon. I guess we got mostly oil left here. I was expecting some of that to still be water. I'm not looking to brown these onions much. I'm actually mostly just throwing them in here to pick up any flavor left over in the pan and use some of that beef fat for flavor on the onions. Turn the flame back off on that. I mean, it's going in on a pizza in the oven. They're gonna get mostly cooked. Over on the stove. Pull the stem of that cilantro out there. Drop it on the floor. That's where I wanted that. Totally missed the trash there. And I'm gonna try pull some of the drier parts to this pico out here. We'll skip the top of the tomatoes. That's going with our avocado. That's going with our final product. That's going over the top of the... This is like garnish for the final dish. Not one of the pizzas. Thank you, Dad Joke. I needed that. Nah. There's no floor above me, so... Like, if it was a 2-story place, yeah. Hey, Climber. I forgot to put these in the dinner command. Cutting board camera. Distract me, chat. What's new and interesting? Awesome. I have about 10-foot ceiling? 10 and a half? Because behind you, chat, I have a typical storage wire rack that's an 8-footer. And I'd say there's 2.5 feet up there. Let's say it's a 10.5-foot ceiling. Is that going to work for all of your visual distance calculations now? Okay. What else do we need to prep here other than the avocado, green onion? We there yet? Are we there already? Definitely to heat the oven time. Coulis. It's been a minute since I've had a coulis. Sort of quiet evening. In an attempt to dry these as much as possible, switch the bowl or pour what pulls out of that over there. I guess we can throw some flour down, open up our can of refried beans. Can of beans. These ones are fun to try and get out, like the cranberry jelly. See if you can get them with the ridges of the can still intact. I'm not planning on using near all of that can tonight, so that's why it's staying in the can. Even though the health department say no, you can't do that. At least in commercial kitchens, they're very adamant about that when it comes to... They walk into the walk-in and there's just cans with like plastic wrap or stuff on them, at least in my experience in several states. But that's them just making you invest in lovely products like Cambro. Which, for anyone that is unfamiliar, Cambro makes some amazing plastic stuff. I own some Cambro, and use some Cambro. But it is pricey for plastic. Ooh, current's grande. There we go. I was gonna say it's a stumper. Let's see if I got a winner of an avocado tonight, chat. The other one's feeling a bit too stiff. It needs another day or two. I don't know if you can even see that there's 2 avocados on my counter or not. Okay. I was on the pint containers train for quite a while. Or, not the pint, quarts. Then I got into doing a lot of my stuff bagged up. Because it was a lot cheaper for me to do bags. And I could seal the bags instead of just like putting a sticker on there. I think it shines best when it's mashed, whether it's like guacamole or smashed onto toast. Like, sliced, it's just got a bit too much texture for me. And like at one point I still couldn't, like, There was one point when I was sitting outside of a Whole Foods, and my lady was sitting there eating it straight with a spoon. I'm like, not me. Sorry. I know that word. We're trying to prevent that with the avocado. Nice. Oh, let's see. Yeah, this is going to be just... It doesn't want to mash. It's going to be too strong for that. So I need... Container's a bit large for this, but let's try. I think that's mashed up enough. Oh no, we need to mash this a bit more with this loveliness. There we have our guacamole. Thank you, Buns. Doing a giveaway. 500 sprinkles. Just have to type exclamation mark giveaway and I believe either YouTube or Twitch will get you in on that. You earn sprinkles on both YouTube and Twitch, by the way, chat. However, you have two different usernames, you have two different amounts. So, you know, like, there's not an easy way to merge those together. Maybe in the future. And as long as the bot is running, if you watch the VODs on YouTube, you get YouTube sprinkles. It's the oven coming up the temp for... Well, the oven thermometer saying we're up to temp. Cheddar. I wish I had a little Monterey for tonight, but I don't have any jack cheese. I didn't buy it separate just for tonight. What else am I forgetting, chat? Does that look like nachos to you, chat? Minus tortilla chips. Hi, Zeeks. Uh-oh. Is it still time for tea o'clock? Yes, Justice tries. That is in the fridge. That is in the plans. However, I have ditched the cheese sauce. I could make a queso and sort of pour it over, but we're gonna have a lot. I mean, you see the percentage of cheese that's already on the cutting board. Well, some teas are great just to go to sleep, but there's also teas that are caffeinated or lightly caffeinated. Or you can go for decaf coffee. Like, that's sort of like where all the growth in coffee right now has been lately. it's been all in like specialty decaf brands. There's a company in, I think it's in Santa Rosa, but here in Sonoma, that does nothing but decaf coffees, and they have, you know, because they do their own processing for stripping the caffeine out, and I think they do water processing, but I don't want to like say that for sure because I don't know for sure. But usually the chemical stuff is... Yeah, CO2. Like, there's other ways to do it, too. Like, I don't know which way they're using to... Yeah, see, because I got what you meant the first time there, but yeah. Let's see how smooth these okay, this we might be okay with it just straight out of the can. I think the other 2 times I've done this, I've heated it up a bit. I think I'm gonna go straight from the can here. I don't have a water glass. I have no idea when I poured that water. Judging by this, I would guess it was last night. Thanks for sharing, Michael. Overlooking. Keep forgetting to run the Roomba. I'm being self-conscious now with this view. I'm like wondering, does the floor look dirty? Because it's been about a week now that I've forgotten to run the robot while I've been out of the house. There we go, fresh out of the dryer. No. Folded on itself. Damn it. We're gonna have to let that one rest. Come back to that one again. And we start over. So we're adding refried beans to our first one. Alright, so we got that. Next we'll add our cheddar and a little bit of mozzarella here. Let's do olives on both. All right. So I think that's going to be our first pie here. Refried bean, cheddar, jalapeno, and olive. You know what? We can throw some onion on this one too. And wipe off the excess cornmeal in front of the pie. And into the oven. And we're going for a little bit of an aggressive bake tonight, so I'm going to give that an extra 2 minutes. You got me on that one. Not sure on that scramble. This is totally going to be one of those, oh, we should have known that. See, the beautiful thing about dough is it's very forgiving. In many cases, it just wants a little time. I didn't do it for the first pie. Sitting here thinking, I was going to do these a little differently. And I told you I was going to do the dough a little differently tonight. It's too soft to do it the way that I was thinking of doing. It's, I was thinking of rolling it and getting it like evenly flat rather than having a crust. And so there's that, but I also could have docked the outside of that other one so that it didn't rise as much. I gotta try and remember to try and do that for this one. Nice, Michael. In fact, like, we'll even get my docker that I have. I feel like this was probably part of some set originally, like the handle makes me think. Like, this is not... This is like cheap but trying to look fancy. But I'm pretty sure it was a freebie or antique find. Sitting here wondering if I'm insulting some ancestor of mine. Because I don't know exactly where it came from off the top of my head. This is the house nacho plate. Nacho plate, my plate. I'm getting tired, chat. I don't know why I'm getting tired, but I'm getting tired. I have stuff to do. I can't be tired now. I got stuff to do tonight. Speaking of that, did I finish my laundry from earlier? Yeah, I made a substantial dent into my anchor steam that's still in the fridge that I probably should have drank a couple months ago. Hey, Froggy. Not finished yet. What are you looking at? We're here. Yeah, there we go. We got one waiting to go in, and we're waiting on one to come out. And that's still not final thing. How big is my place? It's a 1-bedroom. You can see, I don't know, like at least a third of it here. I seem to have a stock room. No, I just have 3 wire racks here. On the other side, we've got wire rack over here, which that camera is mounted to. I wasn't thinking about that when I wiggled it. Hi chat. Main camera. We have this storage rack. We have identical storage rack in steel or aluminum or chrome. Better not be chrome, it's NSF. But that and an 8-footer as well. And then I have a little outside storage, but I don't have a garage. I don't have, like, this is essentially the size of a garage house. But we have a bunch of jalapeno on the current one that's in there. Might throw a few more over the top, but I think we're probably going to be good as is. I am, like I said, baking these a bit longer than usual for my normal pizzas. Let's hope this isn't burnt to a crisp here. Zoom left. So that is refried bean, cheddar, jalapeno, olive and onion pizza. With a heavy bake for me. Bake. On to working on pie number 2. Overlooking. Alright, another try with the foldy dough. Yes, much better. Much better dough than Sundays. Sundays, like, there was, like, visibly dry, like, scabs in the dough because they had to let it get too dry before they froze it. Or they, I don't know, froze it partially bagged or something. I don't know how they got that to be like that. My dough from last night was also, it wasn't nearly as bad as Sundays, but my one for the other was a bit that way too. Basically learning, well, that kind of isn't true either, because I've gotten some pretty good frozen pizza dough balls before in the past. It just seems like my recent experience with them has not been pleasurable. Going light sauce tonight, and I'm going to try and get some of the thicker parts to the sauce for this other half. Or for this other pizza. Well, that's the thing. I don't think many of these, like, I don't even know the brand that I used on Monday. I could go find it at the store again, but I don't really care to waste my time doing that. Sure. I made Japanese curry and katsu, and I haven't done anything like, I'm not big on like ramen and sushi and all that sort of stuff. They're good, but people like to be like nitpicky about it. They gotta like, did you use this one from this brand and this thing from this thing, and did you get one of the concentrated broths? And so the second one here, let's do ground beef. With taco seasoning on this ground beef, by the way. Or taco-ish seasoning. Yes, 6.
New weekly theme submission.
Nice. Bit of green onion on top of that first pot pizza. Tokyo to Seoul journey. Which between Tokyo and Seoul? Because, I mean, we can certainly do one day Tokyo and one day Seoul. But I'm thinking, besides a lot of water, okay, olives, onions, ground beef. I think that's where I'm going to leave that one, but I am going to throw a bit of... Where did you go? Oh, hey. I put the cheese away in the cheese drawer, chat. Give me one moment here, get this in the oven, Zeeks, and I will pull up the calendar and we'll figure out when we're starting on that. We have 1920s week here coming up next. Oh hey, let's throw it back into the cheese drawer. That would be a smart plan, right? Okay, so here's our second pizza. Cornmeal off of the front of the board. Give that a shake. I forgot the docket. It was on the stone the second I was like, I forgot the docket. Another 12-minute timer there. Again, doing a couple extra minutes. I'm gonna get rid of the brine. I was saving the brine in case I had leftover olives. Leftover olives. Yeah, right. Over on the stove. Actually, let's take a photo of these like this before chop into them. Let's get both of these out. But I am going to be cutting into squares tonight. I need a margarita. No, I'm not a big tequila. Like, I'm not afraid of tequila. I'm not like anti-tequila. I'm just not like. But what we can do tonight. I don't have any cherries either, chat. Like. Main camera. It's pouring so slowly. This is simple syrup, not... No, I have my barrel-aged Manhattan from Chat. We got simple syrup from the fridge and our Manhattan. Like I said, I don't have... I used all my cherries, Chat. That is tasty, though. Good choice, Chat. I approve. I'm forgetting to throw this up on the calendar. Oh, my keyboard battery is dying. So there we go. Korean Japanese week. Cheers, chat. I didn't do that properly before. My apologies. Cheers to you, chat. Hi, Awa. Nice buns, thank you. How much more is Nitro Pesty for you? Like, I tried it once. I forget, I probably did it on sale or something. But I just didn't know up cost if it was... I mean, I'm sitting here. I'm drinking Arizona iced tea when I buy something most of the time these days just because of how cheap it is. So, I mean... No, it's Froggy. It's a Pepsi with one of those little capsules in it like Guinness has that infuses it with nitrogen when you crack it open. No capsules? I thought they had capsules in them. Well, when you infuse, like, when you do that, and they're doing it with coffee a lot of times now. Like, a lot of Starbucks have draft coffee now, too. Because it's smoother in some respects. certain parts of the U.S. they're big on selling that as an upsell at your tire place too. I think that's more where the weather gets colder. They talk about that, but if you have, seltzer water, it's got that bite to it versus like drinking a beer. It doesn't have that same bite to it that the CO2 infusion does. Of course, nowadays, the real sauce these days is they're putting all sorts of things into that nitrogen or into that carbonation that are giving it all sorts of other flavors, which is why we have all of these flavored seltzers now. Like, there is nothing in this but water. Right. Tastes like cherry. We didn't add anything into it. I saw someone mention, does anyone remember those, like, orbs? Or, like, they had, like, little flecks in, or, like, little bubbles in the drink? And they were, like, buoyant in it? And the comments on it were hilarious. Like, who would buy? Not necessarily so much glitter, more like little gelatin balls or little something along that line. I've seen alcoholic drinks and boozes that have tons of glitter and stuff in them. That's really not what I'm talking about. But still, in the same sort of vein, it's sort of like, why are you... And my experience is I've bought them on several occasions, but only because it was like the only drink option that my college deli or like sports center had as far as a drinking option. So I wouldn't have normally bought them, but they were like the only drink there that wasn't booze, I think. Oh wait, they didn't sell booze there normally. They do nowadays. There's full-blown microbrewery there nowadays. There is pizza number 2, chat. We're gonna take pizza number 1 back and start making our nachos. Overlook scene. doing the same thing over here with this one. Well, actually, we can do them both over here. So check, see what I'm doing. I think I'm only gonna dice up about half of this one now. Leave that for leftovers. All right, Pico. Guac. Cutting board camera. Pizza nachos. Main camera. Thank you for the follow. We'll do a little green onion over the top. Because why not at this point? So what do we think, chat? You want some nachos? Got a green onion stuck to my drink here. Considering I have no brothers that I know of, not likely. Yeah, let's grab a clean knife for photo time. Like, this could be, like, you don't have to go through the trouble of what I'm doing here with making my own pizzas for this. You could do this with, like, take and bake pizza, too. Like, just add... or Stouffer's French bread, or a, my typical choice is a, Newman's Own. But they're a bit, you have to be into like a cracker crust or after a cracker crust with those. This is quite delicious, by the way. Well, this way you can do, like, refried bean pizza, which, by the way, without this, I've done refried bean pizza now 3-4 times, at least 3 times on stream. It's, like, this, even without it being, like, a vegetarian vegan option, it's good. Well, let's see here, chat. I do think it is that time. As always, photos will be up in the Discord here in the near future for a close-up on all this. I think I am going to leave it there for tonight, chat. Oh, wait. We need to finish out our vote for tomorrow. Cantaloupe wins for tomorrow. So, ingredient challenge tomorrow night, chat. Gonna be doing cantaloupe. So, Buns, I need you to edit the winning one, winning 11-6. And yeah, so I'm going to be making dinner and dessert using cantaloupe tomorrow. What you all think I should do? Let me know in the Discord. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, chat. This is sort of a fun project. I think this turned out about as good as it could be expected. I was worried this was going to be even more of a mess, but then again, nachos are sort of a mess to begin with. So again, ingredient challenge tomorrow. Gonna be doing cantaloupe. Hope to see you back here. Have a great night, everyone. Good night.